Man, one review after another. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Ah, I see what you did there. I see what you
See?
did there.
Look at you. Look at you with swag.
Look at you with your DJ. Yes.
Womp womp.
Yep.
What is good? Welcome to Flick Filter. I'm Big Diesel.
And I'm Coach.
And if you haven't realized, we're doing what's his name?
One.
No, I mean the director.
Oh, we're doing Paul Thomas Anderson's
One battle after another.
another.
Yeah. Starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Tiana Taylor, Sean Penn, Chase Infinity,
Benicio del Toro.
Regina Hall.
Regina the Hall.
Yeah. So, how should we start this off, man?
Yeah, how should we? How should we start this review? This was one of them ones for sure. Um, I guess my first question is to kind of start it off light.
Something like.
Something light. What did you think the movie was gonna be about before going into it?
A lot of action.
Okay, for sure, for sure.
Um, a lot more action than there was. There's still action,
Yes.
but not in. It's not what you think.
Like, were you thinking more? It was gonna be more of like a war movie,
Yeah.
or just like a heist movie, or just straight action throughout?
Action throughout. I would say.
Kind of like.
I don't honestly. I don't remember what I think
Mhm.
when I saw the trailer. I just was
Yeah.
like, yeah. I wasn't really interested or not interested. I was a little indifferent
That's fair.
for no reason because I didn't know what it was about. I don't think
Mhm.
the trailers were very clear what it was about.
Yeah.
But it was a Leo movie, Benicio del Toro. But yeah, I had no clue.
Cool. Cool.
So,
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it
how
didn't
about
give too
you?
much away. Yeah, I would say for me, I I was excited about it. But as far as like the plot, I knew a general gist. I knew like, of course, it has Leo, and he's playing this like freedom fighter who looks kind of disheveled. He looks a little washed up, but I was like, hey, I don't know what's going
Man,
on.
he was wearing sunglasses, and I didn't know that was Leo. There are certain scenes where you're like, it's Leo, but you're just like,
So I'm glad you mentioned that. I remember the very first teaser trailer. I didn't know that was Leo at first. Like, I think his like name popped up on the screen,
yeah.
and I was like, "Oh wait, that's Leonardo DiCaprio." And then I was like, "Oh wow, he's really doing something different." And it wasn't like that's the most unique character that he's ever played, because I feel like the last few movies he's been playing these like kind of like obscure like characters that he's kind of going against type, where before he was like always these like very heroic type characters, and it wasn't like he was always like this great guy in all these movies, but I feel like he had this level of like
He can do both.
mystique and power, yeah. And like, and he was always very charming.
Yeah.
Whereas
where he always got that, even though he's got that long hair, you got The Great Gatsby, you got Wolf of Wall Street,
right,
even Django Unchained.
He was the Aviator. Titanic.
One of my favorite movies, Catch Me If You Can.
If you can, yeah.
That's a sleeper right there. That's
yeah.
A sleeper. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks.
Anyways. But yeah, these last few, he's been like,
in his bag.
In his bag for sure. But as far as like, I feel like he hasn't really been getting like the critical praise from like awards. Except the one, it's like the one time he wins.
I felt like they just gave that to him. They were like, Yeah,
here you go,
yeah,
take it. And it's
yeah.
like he's definitely done better stuff, but
Yeah.
you were just like, yeah, we'll give it to him for this one. But yeah, for me, I was just like, I knew it was Paul Thomas Anderson that as the director, and he's done, you know, movies like Boogie Nights, There Will Be Blood, The Master, um, Licorice Pizza, Phantom Thread, Magnolia. He's done all those movies, and they're very like acclaimed. But he hasn't. I don't think he's ever had like a ton of buzz like commercially, where like non like film like cinephile people really pay attention to his movies like that.
Cinephile.
Yeah.
You got that from my boy.
Who?
3C's film.
No, I don't know. Who's that?
You don't know. Hey.
That's a common. It's a.
Oh,
common
okay,
term,
I did.
Yeah.
I thought he. Okay,
No,
keep on.
I may
going.
know who you're talking about though. But yeah, outside of like the people who really are into like those like filmmaking like that, it's not like he's a popular name, but I don't think everybody just knows his movies like that.
I don't know his movies like that.
Yeah. So I was intrigued because it's like, oh, this seems like more mainstream compared to like some of the stuff I've seen from him lately. So I was excited. Of course, they had Leonardo DiCaprio and the other actors you wouldn't normally see him with. Like I don't think I've seen him with. I mean, Tiana Taylor, she's been in a few things, but I feel like this is like the biggest, most like the biggest thing she's been in so far.
Should I say it?
What? I don't know if where are we?
About Tiana Taylor.
Oh, well, I was gonna get there in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah. Just doing the setup, but without saying too much, yeah, I really didn't know what it would be about outside of just this movie about these freedom fighters and them needing to do something. But then once you get into the real trailer and you get more of the backstory,
it still doesn't really tell you until you watch it.
Yeah, it still doesn't really tell you.
Because I did not know what it was really about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you have all these actors playing, these characters and these well-known actors, really, except for Chase Infinity. This being her
fun fact,
first or one of her first few roles.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
She was named after the girl in Batman, Nicole Kidman.
Oh yeah, from Batman Forever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was named after her.
Yeah, and then I think the Infinity came from a Toy Story. Yeah.
You got your wine,
Nah.
Hell.
Anywho.
So yeah. Yeah. So basically, should we tell them?
Yeah, we can go into it without actually because you know somewhat. So the backstory is this is like a group of freedom fighters, and it starts off like at some point in history. This is a more modern film compared to his other movies. This is like the first one of his only movies that's set in the modern day.
Yeah.
But like these freedom fighters they're trying to what are they doing at the beginning exactly? You want to explain?
They're basically at this camp,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just releasing these people.
Yeah, I think they were like detained. I don't know if they're at the border or something.
It's a little close to home.
It does
which is crazy because he wrote this 20 years ago.
Yeah, he started writing it 20 years ago.
20 years ago. Yeah. So, yeah.
He started writing it 20 years ago, and yeah, they're at the border and they're trying to release some folks. And Tiana Taylor is like something that did surprise me is that she's kind of like the main character for the first act.
That's true.
And that's not what I would have expected, based on just how it was promoted. But
right.
she has she and Leo basically have a thing but then there's also Sean Penn's character, Colonel Lockjaw, and he's kind of a menace. Not kind of. He's very menacing. Very
A
scary.
menace
Actually.
to society.
I see what you did there. Different movie, but yes. And yeah, there's this like very interesting dynamic between
Very interesting.
them as the three of them with and yeah it
And what's weird is Leo doesn't know the stuff that's going on.
he doesn't and it is
And I keep going.
yeah but yeah you've got these freedom fighters and it's basically Tiana Taylor's movie at first and she's doing all these things and it's almost like this rivalry between her and Lockjaw for a while until basically I don't know how to say this without spoiling it, but they
Things happen.
things happen. Yes, things happen, and it unfortunate things happen. More unfortunate things happen, which then forces a lot of them to go into hiding for some years.
I like that. I like how you worded that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They have to go into hiding
Yeah.
for some years.
You did good.
They're disbanded. They go into hiding, and then years later, 16 or so years later happen, and all of a sudden,
No. What? Yeah. Okay.
all of a sudden you got, huh?
There's other stuff, but I don't know if you want to get into it.
I mean, I did want to get into it,
Okay.
but maybe not yet. But what did you want to say that was? Okay, so years later, you have Leonardo DiCaprio, and he's raising this biracial child. That's his. Well, he's raising his daughter.
There you go.
He's raising his daughter. Yes,
And she's biracial.
and she's biracial, of course. And so there's a song in my head.
Don't sing.
I'm not gonna sing it. Some of y'all might know it. Probably most of y'all won't.
You'll know our audience.
It's a very niche song. Like most people don't know it. Yeah. But yeah, so they're living off the grid. Leo and his kid are living off the grid. And Leo's he's this washed up dad.
Hot ass. What?
What are you talking about?
He gone.
Oh, yeah, he be off the
You know?
the drugs and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can say that on.
Probably not.
Dang. All right, my bad.
Canceled.
My bad, YouTube. Well, not canceled, but more so, strikes and all that. Sorry, YouTube. Yeah, he off the stuff, and daughter comes home.
On the stuff.
He's on the stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
He's on the stuff. However you want to word it. But anyway, daughter, she's disappointed in him and doesn't like him because he's always coming home and after late nights and just he doesn't take care of himself. But he does. The thing is, he does love his daughter and does provide for her and wants her to
Be protected.
Exactly. So it's not like he's neglectful of her, but he is neglectful of himself. Mm-hmm. And that is something that's very real, I think, with a lot of parents, that parents do a lot to pour into their kids, sometimes at their own detriment.
Yep.
Do you have anything you wanted to add to that section or anything from there? Yeah. All right.
But meanwhile, you still got stuff going on.
Yes, there's definitely stuff going on. It's that's the thing. I feel like
it's all in real time.
It is.
And it happened at the same time, so it's yeah.
Yeah, there are other things going on, not spoiler, but not spoiler.
Let's keep on going about the. Yeah. So when you watch it, you'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out. But I did want to say that there's a great reason that they're living off the grid because of how they got disbanded, why they got
Right.
disbanded,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
who also is potentially looking for them. Which I feel like if you see any of the previews, you should know that
I feel like that's not a spoiler.
that's not a spoiler. That that what's his name looking for them?
Lockjaw.
Lockjaw, yes, yeah. So he's
You
looking
don't.
for,
You don't know why.
but you don't know why.
You
Yeah,
just.
he is looking
yeah.
for them, and it's for
It could be certain reasons. It could be, they just want to. He's vindictive because he wants to lock him up. It could be something else. I mean,
but there's a reason for sure.
Yeah, there's definitely a reason.
Yes, and so they have to basically.
Meanwhile, Lockjaw is also trying to get into this certain club.
Yes, get into this. I thought that was a big spoilery thing, but that's not.
We didn't say what club.
Oh yeah, he is trying to get into a club.
Boys and Girls Club
of America. Shout out.
Now that might be.
That would be wild.
Anywho.
So
yeah. So basically, what happens basically is, she's about to go to Chase.
Willa is her name.
Yeah, Willa.
Well, this is her current name. Yeah.
Huh?
Like I think her birth name was different than Willa.
Huh.
Yeah.
Missed that part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anywho, so she goes to a dance.
Mm-hmm.
And they have like little a dynamic. When you're a teenager and you're about to go with your parents. You got that parent dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of funny, but basically it gets to the point where they need to he needs to start. He's not with the his daughter, and then stuff happens, and you're like, oh crap! Now I need to go find her, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Glad you were able to keep that spoiling. So yeah. Anywho, yes. So things happen, and identities and locations may or may not be compromised, and it's one of those movies where if somebody's in hiding for an entire movie, somebody's probably gonna find you at some point. Still haven't said who or why, but things get going, and
that's basically the movie.
That's basically that's basically the setup for the movie. This
sure
a whole rolling ball of things that happen from then on.
What did we like?
I liked a lot of things actually. I like the story. I like the performances. I like how it was shot. I liked how it was relevant to a lot of things that were going on. I know I'm just kind of like listing things without like going into specifics. I guess one thing I could say about the story itself is that it's like it felt real, but it also felt unique. Like it was like, man, the way this is going, I don't know what's gonna happen like from scene to scene outside of like
you're very nervous, white knuckled the whole movie.
Mm-hmm. It's like
from beginning to end.
Exactly. Like outside,
you feel like you're on the run with them.
Right. You get that personal like POV. I think that goes along with the filmmaking of it, how it's shot, and it's like you're moving. The way the camera moves is like you're almost like a first person through certain parts of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you never really feel safe with them.
Right.
And I feel like there's a great use of dramatic tension. So yeah, and I thought that the story was unique, even though it's set in a very modern day, and even though it was a long movie, I still felt like
I don't think it was modern day. Was it?
It was. It was just kind of more like an alternate modern day, but it was set modern day.
I thought it was back. It was a little further back.
So when the movie started, it was like around like 2010. But
Okay.
then when they did the time jump, it was like present day.
Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
But something. Well, this is going into.
Well, no,
more
because
stuff.
if it was 2010 and then the time jump, she was 16. It was 16 years, so that'd be 2016.
No, it would be 2026.
2010.
If we go from 2010
Oh,
plus 16, it'd be 2026.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 2020. Well, it was six. I think it was either 15 or 16 years.
Okay.
It's all good.
Math. Anywho. Yeah. So, I think this year is a year of standouts. What I mean by that is kind of like where Sinners, Miles Canton was a standout.
Yep.
This, I think, Chase Infinity was the standout. Feel like Tiana, she just, she's in it, but not in it as much as possible.
Yeah.
Leo was funny. I know
Yes.
he wasn't, but he was also acting. Man, he was good too. He was good.
He was very
But
good.
I think Chase, this just, she knew the job and she just did it.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Benicio del Toro.
Yep.
He was funny as well, and he surprised me. We already seen him in the Phoenician Scheme, so in this, I think he was kind of funny as well. He did the job. Basically her karate instructor. So then I was like, yeah, how does he come in the picture? And then you realize how
he's very connected.
He's very important.
Very.
Yeah. Sean Penn, I hate him. Hate is such a strong word, but this character, it really gets you. It's a sickening feel. So I guess he did his job too. So,
yes.
I'm not really familiar with Sean Penn like that, so I think they really make you hate this guy.
For sure.
Disdain. Is there another better word?
Disdain is a good word.
Disdain. Okay.
If you have disdain, yeah, that's good.
Regina Hall.
Yeah.
She's a sleeper. She's a sleeper, but she's in it.
Yes.
Am I missing anything? Tiana Taylor. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. There is definitely like chase scenes that are really, really good.
Yes.
A couple of them, but there was one in particular where you're going down a hill.
Mm-hmm.
That jump was crazy.
Crazy. The way it was shot and
oh man, it was beautiful. So scenery was good. I think soundtrack. Not soundtrack.
The score.
Score was good.
Yeah.
But as far as story goes, yes, it's very satire. Would you say it's satire?
There are some satirical moments. I wouldn't call the film itself a satire though.
Okay.
Because I feel like for a satire, it would be kind of.
It had to be funny.
No. Because there are some satires that aren't necessarily like haha funny. There are satirical moments. I think it does use like satirical moments, but I feel like as a whole, it's not really a satire. Though I could be wrong. I have to think about it some more.
But I guess the point is, it hits a little closer to home to me, for me, and and it's like so close to what's going on now.
Yes.
That it made me uncomfortable, which is, and especially kind of I've been seeing a lot of like it's been three movies in a row that been heavy. I need something. I need a palate cleanser.
Yeah.
So we need a fun movie. But anyways, I think it was a good movie. Wouldn't watch it again. And I don't think it's like long run. I mean, long walk,
Hmm.
kind of heavy, but still kind of heavy. Is
Yeah.
I don't think everybody's gonna like this. This is not for everybody.
Okay.
But it's still a good movie.
For sure. For sure. Yeah, I'm glad you shared that. I had a lot of similar thoughts, especially when you were talking about the different characters and the breakdowns.
Yeah.
Especially like with Regina Hall, I feel like she was great when she was in there. Was she a little underutilized? I feel like maybe a little
She's
bit.
usually in comedies, ain't she?
She is, but she's been in some dramatic roles, and I feel like that's why I feel like she's underrated in as far as drama. I feel like she definitely should be in more dramas. I like the casting of her with this. I feel like they cast it very very well. Um,
There's one scene in particular where she's with um, Chase Infinity,
yeah,
and this is not a spoiler, but she basically finds out like she's Chase is not supposed to have a phone, so
mm-hmm.
then she go like, of course you're on the run, you're not supposed to have a phone, like
Yeah,
of course they can track it, and it's
mm-hmm.
like she tells Regina, oh nah, I don't have a phone. Then all of a sudden she finds out, and it gets to the point where she's like, "You told me," like it's kind
Yeah,
of like a. I've never seen Regina Hall in that sort of manner, but I,
mm-hmm.
you know, in a kind of serious manner. I'm so
Yeah,
used to her in comedies,
yeah. I've seen her
so it was kind of crazy.
yeah, I've seen her in that way before. It felt very much like a
Mother.
mother
Yeah,
talking to a
mother.
daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it felt very much like that.
Yeah,
Felt very a very real moment too. Like
yeah,
I can see that happening in real life, like because parents either like kids secretly having something, they
yeah.
say like, "Oh no, I don't have this," and then you
You
find
find out,
out, and you're
yeah,
like, "You literally told me." Now you know,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
now it's
yeah,
like, come
yeah,
on, man.
yeah.
Um, yeah, even the stuff you said about Chase Infinity, like I feel like she was a standout and very much similar to Mouse Cat in Sinners. It's like you get these unknown actors just going out the gate with their first roles, and it just goes to show that whenever, like, this hope this is a message to any actor or anyone, like, keep working at your craft, and you never know all those audition tapes that you be sending in, and you may not get callbacks, but hey, just keep doing what you're doing and your opportunity will come. Even if it's not something on this scale, sometimes you got to make your own things to be able to make opportunities for yourself. But I feel like those are just two really inspiring stories from this year. So, um, yeah, as far as like, um, I was gonna say, as far as a runtime or
It's a long movie.
it is long, but I did feel like it was well paced, and I would say the score for me was great also, because I felt like even in those certain moments where I was like, man, this is going on for a while, but there were certain parts where I'm like, man, we're this deep into the movie, but I'm like, I'm still locked in.
Yeah,
I'm still right here with you. So
yeah.
uh, there is a lot more I could say, but I don't want to ramble
Too
too
much.
too too much.
So just to wrap it up, so what do you rate it out of five?
I'll give it a five.
High.
What you got?
Four.
Fair enough. Fair.
Yeah. I would see buying this on DVD, but I would only watch it with certain people.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Um, so yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like I would rewatch this like once a month or even once a week. It honestly it depends
It
on just
depends
how it
on
ages. I
yeah,
think
yeah,
because it is so relevant to right now
yeah,
that I don't know if like a few years from now if I watch it I'm like man this is reminding me of this and it's like nah I can't even watch this anymore. But
yeah.
I don't think it'll be like that necessarily.
I hope not. But
But it's a lot that is going on. There's definitely a lot of like political, gender politics, racial
Yeah.
politics, various power dynamics, and all the various things.
Yeah.
And yeah,
But anywho, let us know. Have you seen it? If you do, you want to see it? And if you have seen it, what do you think about it? Put in the comments below. Do the thing, like, share, subscribe. Um, tell your friends, your family, your dog.
and your cat, and your cousin.
Right, that part. And yeah, we will see you on the next one.
See y'all next time.
Take care.